Alright guys, before I jump into the video, I just wanted to say we have an editor for the channel now. Everyone, big welcome. Sam here. He's going to be editing videos, at least the tutorial ones. So, thank you Sam for joining the channel here, and expect higher quality videos because I cannot edit for the life of me. What is going on everyone, it's your boy Cool. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at how to make a New York / Bronx sample drill type beat. So if you guys haven't been aware, there's been this trend going on in the Bronx and New York, the Bronx specifically, where artists are rapping over sample drill beats. And what sample drill beats are is they sample a popular song from a couple years ago and just add drill drums on it. And the whole sort of shtick for it is that the people rapping on it are saying really vulgar stuff while the song is like, you know, really happy and bright in the background. It's sort of like Who I Smoke, but they just keep reusing songs and stuff. But today we're going to be taking a look at how to make the beat starting with the sample, how to get the sample into FL if you're not familiar with that, how to get it all like queued up on the grid, and then we're going to go into actually putting the drums on it. So first things first, you gotta find a song to sample, and as I said, it's like pop songs from like 5-10 years ago, like 20 years ago, like early 2000s, 2010s. I guess if you want to be adventurous, you can go sample some classic rock or something, but you know, that's not what's really being used right now. I've been listening to a good amount of Paramore recently on some throwback nostalgia type of wave, and I decided I'm gonna sample Ain't It Fun, and to download it and get into FL first, I came to YouTube and I found the song. I copied the link. After I copied the link, I pasted it into a YouTube to MP3 converter. You know, it doesn't really matter which one you use as long as you don't get a virus. This one has not given me a virus, so you know, it's got that going for it. Pasted it in there, downloaded it, which brings me to this website. And websites like these, if you just Google like Ain't It Fun BPM, it'll pull up like the BPM, and they're usually fairly accurate, give or take. But it says 104 BPM, and it turns out that's what it was when I loaded it into the file. But it also gives you the key, which can be useful to you know, getting your 808s in key. But yeah, that's just really useful, so you just don't go in there. You're just sort of blindly guessing what the BPM is. And I'm not gonna like play the straight audio until I like pitch it up and add filters on it. But to get it in, basically what I did here is I selected the chorus, and what I did is it goes like ain't it, like right before the chorus drops, so I took that and I moved it to the end, so it's like it starts off with just fun, and then it goes in a perfect loop, so it's like a perfect 8-bar loop, and that way we can just repeat it. And that's the thing about sample drill, is it uses like a same 8-bar, 4-bar loop, 16-bar loop, whatever. So as I said, I'm going to be adding some effects and pitching it up, because a lot of people, they pitch it up to, I guess, avoid YouTube copyright, or just make it sound not like the actual song, so it sounds more like a sample than like a multi-platinum song from a couple of years ago. I don't know what the song went, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely platinum. But next, what you want to do is you want to add in a high pass filter, and I'm going to go with a pretty sharp cut here, so I'm going to come up and grab the preset, the 20 hertz 18 kilohertz cut, and I'm going to drag that and just cut out all the low frequencies, because you want to cut out the bass and you want to cut out the drums so you can put your own drums on it. And I'm going to sort of mess with that a little bit, and I'll get back to you guys when I got that done. Alright, so I went into the mixer track, and you know, I added some EQ and stuff. This is sort of your general high pass, and then this is just cutting out the snare a little bit, because you know, I want my snare to hit through. And then I added a little bit of reverb to sort of kind of fill the space that I cut out. And yeah, I also added in hats too, so when I play it, it doesn't like accidentally claim the video, because you know, this is a remix, so it is transformative content, but you know, YouTube likes to not do that. And we're at 104 BPM right now. That's way too slow for a drill beat, so make sure you got this set on stretch, and let's crank that up to like 130, 140. There we go. And you know, we already got our hats in here, just nothing too crazy. Sample drill's pretty basic, by the way, so don't go like super overboard on making stuff. It's just rappers just hear the sample and okay, let's rap on it. Another thing is to like, we've seen a few songs with sample drill where the 808s are out of key. I'm begging you, for the love of God, please tune your 808s, key your 808s, do not have out of key 808s. Just please, I'm begging you. Alright, with that tangent aside, let's go and add in the snare. I grabbed some drums too. We got this clapped, and the ghosty clap, and let's do it. Alright, so I modified the hat slightly, just pitched it up and, you know, mess with the length and start time a little bit, but we got something that sounds like this right now. Alright, logically, I think the next thing to do is the 808, and I got the New York 808. Made a few changes to it, you know, started the offset, did this envelope. Alright, so we can go back to that website that we had up. And if you look here, the key of the original song is A major, right? You come back to the song, you see we pitched it up 4 semitones. So just get a keyboard in front of you, or if you don't have a keyboard, you can use the one in FL, and you just count up 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're in C sharp major. So if you don't know your keys, you can drag in a major stamp or scale here, and you can work with it. So just a helpful tip if you're unsure of your 808s is with sample drill, a lot of the songs, as I said, super popular. So you can come up to a chord website like tab ultimateguitar.com or whatever, and you can find your song, and you know, we're sampling the chorus, right? So it's like, ain't it fun? And then you can, you know, find the chords that go with it. And as we said, we pitched ours up 4 semitones, so you just move all these chords up 4 semitones. Okay, we're back in FL now, and we did some 808s, and I'm just going to do the kick, and you'll be able to hear the 808s as I move along with the kick. Alright, so now that we got the kick in, I'm going to go and turn the velocity up and pitch it down. And then I'm going to go over to the kick track, which is right here. And what I'm going to do is grab this EQ, just cut here and cut out some of the subs, and then we add the soft clipper. And I'm going to add a limiter here. We do some side chaining. I'll get back to you guys once I got the side chaining finished. Alright, so I got the side chaining done. I'm going to move on to the singular perk I had. As I said, sample drill, relatively basic, so you know, no need to go super crazy. Just make sure you have your 808s in key. So I got this perk from Jackie Kit here. Shout out Jackie, man. And let's just get working with it. You know, this needs to be faster. Alright guys, I just wanted to quickly showcase with you guys a new mastering technique I've been experimenting with. It involves turning off the limiter, you can actually delete it, and then you got a soft clipper, and what I've been using is this Ozone vintage compressor, and I've just been boosting the gain and compressing it. So here's what it sounds like before. And then after. Doesn't it sound a lot like louder and more powerful in the second one? You know, I just been messing with it. You know, I'm not a mastering genius by any means, but just thought I'd showcase it with you. I didn't bring it up on my last video because I was trying to stick to stock plugins for mixing and mastering, but here's what I've been messing with recently. In terms of layout of sample drill, really it's the same as your normal drill beats. You know, you got your intro, you got your chorus, you got your verse, you go back to the chorus, all that. I'm going to play part of this beat just starting at the chorus because I don't want to, you know, risk taking a copyright strike on the channel here. So, you know, I'll just start it right at the drop. Before I do that though, I was checking my YouTube analytics, right, and only 3% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed to the channel. So let's get that number up, guys. We could like easily double, triple the following of the channel. So let's do that, guys. Go down, hit that subscribe button right now, and let's run that up. But yeah, without any further ado, here is the final beat.